One question people always ask me, in-car navigation system or use my mobile device? Well, today we're going to find out. It's a versus. We're going to go with the Garmin Nuvi device versus my HTC Desire. We're going to find out whether Google Maps or a navigation system is better to use, the benefits, and potentially how they can be used together. Let's hit the road. So we're inside the vehicle, and I've got both systems for navigation mounted to the vehicle. I have the Garmin Nuvi that's attached to the windshield here. It came with its own mounting system. And then I've got my HTC Desire, my mobile phone, running Google's Android operating system mounted to the car. I actually went and bought this little $30 grip-on mounting system, and it fit right into the vents of the car, so that works out well. So now what we want to do is basically plot where we're going to go. So with the Google Android phone, I simply go into Maps, and it uses the Google Maps software. And what I want to do is I want to go to Menu and click on Search. And here I can search for a number of different things. We're going to find a gas station, so I'll click on gas. And what I do is I look at the pin drops here. It puts all the gas stations in my vicinity down onto the map. So I'm going to click on this one down here, and that's a Petro-Canada, so I can click on it to get more information. What I like about the Google software is it allows me to do a number of different things. Because it's attached to my mobile phone, I can add it to my contacts inside of my phone. I can give them a call directly from my phone, to see if they're open. I can even look at Street View right at that minute to see what the corner looks like where the gas station is located. What we want to do is navigation, so I'm going to click on Nav. From there, I look at two options. I can use Google Map Directions, or I can use Google Maps Navigation. And if I click on Navigation, it opens up a software that's actually going to do
head south on Ash Street toward West 49th Avenue.
Turn-by-turn directions from the voice that's inside of the phone. So let's look over here at the Garmin. I have a couple options here. I can look at where we are on the map, or I can go to where we want to go. You have things like addresses. You can put in your home address so that you can always navigate your way home. It also has what's called Google Local Search, and this is kind of cool. You have the ability to add an internet capability to this Garmin device, and that's an additional fee per month. However, it gives you the ability to search some of those Google things like we saw on the HTC. What we want to do is go to points of interest, and here we're going to click on fuel because we're looking for a gas station. And what I want to do is I want to scroll down and find that same gas station so that we can have a good comparison here. There it is, the Petro-Canada. So I'm going to click on that, and now we hit the go button.
Continue 350 meters, then turn right on West 49th Avenue.
We've got our addresses. I'll just sit that back in its little tool, and we'll start to do our drive.
In 300 meters, turn right at West 49th Avenue.
In 250 meters, turn right on West 49th Avenue.
They're both doing a good job at giving us the same directions, and as you can see, both screens are very clear and easy to read. What we're going to do is we're going to turn off the route that's being suggested right now and see if both devices reroute.
Recalculating. Continue 140 meters, then turn left on West 46th Avenue.
In 150 meters, turn left at 46th Avenue West.
Looks like they both do the same thing. If you get off of the route that you were planning, they're both going to tell you to take another route. With the Garmin on the display, it actually gives you your speed. What's interesting about that is it's using the satellites to triangulate your position and actually tell you how fast you're going. It's amazing to see how accurate that is in comparison to the odometer and the speed system in the car. On the HTC Desire, you can see that it gives you your average time that it expects you to get there. In this comparison, it looks like we're approximately 1.9 kilometers away by reading the Garmin, and roughly 3 minutes according to the HTC.
You will arrive at your destination.
Continue 400 meters to Petro-Canada on right.
We're about 200 meters away from our final destination. We'll see how both devices do when we get there.
You have
Arriving at Petro-Canada on right.
Very interesting. To look at the Google phone, it has actually given us a street view. It's plugged in using Google Maps, and it's actually shown the actual street address and the picture of what it looks like in real time. Kind of help us make sure that we're at the right place we meant to get to. So a lot of people do ask me, why get an external unit versus using the maps inside of your mobile device? Looking at the simple example that we had today, you'd be hard-pressed to find a good reason. However, if you look at some of the external services or extended services that you can get with the Garmin, if you subscribe to their additional fees, you can get things like traffic routing or planning your eco-friendly trip, and those are some of the things that might make it a better solution for you. However, for me, I'm sticking with my HTC. That Google Street View that's integrated into your mapping was pretty darn cool. Let's see if we can find a restaurant.